Okay, so today's verb is gonna be czuć or czuć się, depending on the case. I'll explain this. And it means to feel or to smell. Okay? And of course, to feel or smell depending as well on the context. So let's start with the conjugation first. Ja czuję, ty czujesz, on czuje, my czujemy, wy czujecie, oni czują. Okay, so as we used to say, the ending only changes, and this is the present form, and it's better to memorize it. In the past form, as we always say, you almost always have to remove the ending and then replace it with the past form ending. For example, czułem, czułeś, czułyśmy, czuliśmy if it's for male, czułyśmy for female, czuliście for male, czułyście for female. As we said in previous videos. Nope. And the future is also easy. All you have to do is add będę, it means I will be. Będziesz, you will be. He will be, będzie, będziemy, będziecie, będą. They will be. You will be. We will be. Okay? And then after that, you have to add the third person of the past, whether it's plural or singular. So for example, the third person of the past is czu, czuła, czu, czuło, okay? And for the plural, it's czuli or czuły. So oni czuli, one czuły. Okay, so this form we have to add it in front of the future form. For example, here, I will be feeling. Okay, or somebody will feeling, or it will feel, or it will be feeling. Here, it will feel. Okay. All you have to do is add the third person to it. For example, as well, when we have the będę czuła, it means that I'm a girl and saying I will be feeling. Okay. And here, for example, będzie czuł, he will be feeling. Okay, so this is the past form. I talked about it many times. Będziecie czuli, okay? Będziecie czuły, so you are talking to a group of girls, telling them you will be feeling. I don't know why would you tell them like this, but it depends on the context as well. So the conditional, like if you understand the future, the conditional will be easier because it's the same concept. You use the third person of the past, and then you put in front of it bym, byś, by, byśmy, byście, by. And this means, for example, czułbym, it means that I would feel, or I would be feeling, or I would like to feel. Okay, depends on what you have in mind, but it's more the conditional form. Czulibyśmy, we would be feeling. Czułybyśmy, we would be feeling, but we are girls saying this. And I have, of course, videos about conditional. I'm gonna put them here. You can click on that and then go through your video. And then we have the imperative form, which is as usual, which sounds the same all the time. For example, here we have czuć becomes czuj. So it's usually the same as the present, or you remove the last ending, the last letter, and it becomes czuj. Ty, czuj. Feel something. That's an order. Niech czuje, let him feel. My and wy czujmy, czujcie. Okay? Feel something. It's an order. I don't know how you can order someone to feel, but sometimes it happens depending on the situation. Oni niech czują, or one. Okay, so the gerund of this verb is czucie, which means the feeling, or sometimes it can mean the feeling itself or the process of feeling something or smelling something. And okay, so I was gonna talk about the czuć się. For example, if I say ja czuję się smutny, it means that I feel bad. So I'm talking about how I feel. So I feel that I'm something, or I feel that like it's, or I feel bad, or I feel good. So it's, you're talking about oneself. However, when you say czuję, że tak dalej, tak dalej, tak dalej, tak dalej, it means that I feel that, etc., etc. So I feel that the world is gonna end in 2 days. I hope it doesn't. I'm just kidding. I hope it will never end. I'm not gonna jinx it. Okay, for example, if you say czuję się źle, it means you are feeling bad. It means you feel inside of you like the feeling that you are sad, and it's about you only. However, when you say, when you ask him, czujesz to? Do you feel that? So, do you smell that? It can be, or do you feel that energy or whatever, depending on what you're talking about. So that's actually how it works. So you only add się if you're talking about oneself, the feeling inside of him, and you don't add it if you're talking about a feeling in general or smelling, for example. Okay. However, you can, yeah. So if you say czuję cebuli, it means that I feel, I smell. I'm smelling the onion, the onion smell. Okay. I don't know how it's in English properly. Okay, so here we have the perfective aspect, as we used to say. Imperfective is the continuous form, more or less, and then the perfective aspect is not the continuous form, as well, more or less, because it's not perfectly as in English language, but this is a way to explain it. Okay, so let's be careful here, because in perfective aspect we don't have the present, so it's only future and past. So when you conjugate poczuć się in this form, when you add po, it becomes imperfective, okay? And it becomes by itself future when you conjugate it like the present and the imperfective aspect. So ja poczuję, ty poczujesz, and so on means that I will feel, or if you say poczuję się, it means I will feel that I'm sad. Poczuję się smutny, that I will feel sad. Okay? So it's the same concept with the się thing, but the time is different. So this is perfective and this is imperfective. And the same in past. If you say poczułem, it means that I felt. However, the past here, I have been feeling, or I was feeling. Okay, so this is more continuous than this. Okay, so the conditional is the same as here, and then the imperative is the same as here. All you have to do is add po at the beginning. However, for example, to make the difference between imperfective and perfective and the imperative, for example, when you say czuj, it means that you are already feeling something and then feel more. Okay, this is why it's imperfective. And the perfective, it means that you are not feeling anything right now, and take this, feel it, or smell it. Okay, so it really depends on the context of the word and when it is used. The gerund is poczucie, which means a sense. Okay, it can also maybe in some cases mean that it's the feeling process, but when you say poczucie, it means you're saying, for example, a sense of humor. Poczucie humoru, it means a sense of humor, and so on. So yeah, that was all for this video, and see you soon.